Uh, Moose, are you okay, buddy? What happened here? I don't know. Maybe it died from a bear attack. I want to go home. I think that's a good idea. Half of its body is missing. I don't want to be here. Can I harvest the other half? Guess not. That scared me. Why are the bunnies running away? Oh, no, what is happening? Bunny murder. I don't want to see this. I want to go home. They buried this bunny, too. Did it? Did they bury that bunny? Now where are we? Look at this bush. It has berries. Oh, they look tasty. Raspberries. Nice. Lots of bugs in this field, too. And cotton. Alright, now, back to the bunny murder spree. Can I use this statue to teleport away now? Ha! I can. Need 3 rope. Crafted the sickle. I'm right. Okay, I get your point, you're right. We would have been squished if I wasn't right. Yeah. And you know what? I'm glad that we'll never see that metal thing again. We will probably never see it again. I know, and we can pick lots of flowers and play outside more. Maybe I'll just find a cave to explore. We should listen to my feelings more. I'll pick the next cave. It's not even the same if you do it. You're gonna ruin my adventure. I'm right. Why am I even talking to you? How come there's a god statue in that cave? Dad already told us about this. It's because we can give our harvest offering quicker. I mean, why is it inside a cave? Why not on the lake? I don't know. Ask the gods? Hey, don't be mean to me. Yeah. The gods are mysterious. You're telling me, kid. I think there's something down through that door we found. Do you think it'll be just like the hole we found? I think so. Maybe we'll see another giant metal thing again. That place was too scary for me. I don't think I could go down there again. There might be clues. We need to go back down again. Clues about more people living on this island? Yeah, and clues about where the giant metal thing came from. Maybe it's better if we didn't even try to go down there again. Maybe it was buried for a reason. And what reason would that be? I don't know. Maybe it's because it's dangerous? Or maybe the gods are giving us a sign, and we're supposed to figure it out. I don't know about that part. Gods are supposed to protect us, not put us in danger. Yeah, I'll figure it out on my own. I've been thinking about why there are so many god statues on this island. Don't think about it. Gods just put them there. Dad said they've been there way before us. But why are some of the statues so far away from us? I don't know. Maybe it's because the gods wanted it there for some reason. Dad said it's because it makes our harvest offering a lot easier. Then what about all the weird wordings on the statues? We can't even understand them. I don't know. This is a lot of questions. Why don't you ask Dad about this? I'm afraid he might get angry for going so far from home. And that is why we never tell Dad about our adventure. Yep, then we'll never be able to explore the forest. What happened to the moose? I've never seen a bear attack before. I don't want to look at that moose again. I don't even want to think about it. Yeah, that moose was hard to look at. Maybe we shouldn't go to the forest anymore. Now we should go to the forest more. Hey, our first pig of the season. We're going to eat a lot of yummy things with this. Have you heard about the potato monster? What? The potato monster? It's where the potato makes your tummy hurt. There's the radish monster, the carrot monster, and even an onion monster. I don't want my tummy to hurt. All you have to do is say, I'm smart, and all the monsters will go away. You trick me. There's no such thing as a potato monster. Maybe there is one. Maybe there isn't. You can only find out if you eat a potato. You eat the potato, then. Say that I'm smart. No, I will never say it. You're the potato monster. She's probably right. So the mystery seed, I'm pretty sure, is literally just random seeds. This could still be useful. What happened to the other goat? Yeah, what did happen to the other goat? They usually never go out of the pen. Well, I did accidentally open all the doors. Dad's gonna get mad when he finds out there's a missing goat. You both look terrified. What's going on here? There's a goat missing. That's very odd. They usually stay inside the pen. It wasn't my fault. The goat got scared and ran away. I know, I understand. We can always ask the gods for another goat. In the meantime, why don't you give your harvest offering to the gods? What about the goat? Are you going to find it? No, I don't think we'll ever find that goat again. It went the way of the moose. I could look for it. Maybe it's still close by. It's better ask the gods for a new goat. I don't want you to go on a silly goat chase. You see what I did there? The harvest offering is more important. I can still finish the harvest offering and look for the goat. It's easy. No, I don't want you to go out too far from the farm. You'll get lost. I already know all the places in this entire island. I won't get lost. No, no means no. I don't want to hear about this again, okay? You're gonna find whatever ate the moose. Fine. I'm gonna find that goat. Will, that's a worm. I know, I'm catching it. What for? To catch a fish. Why is it so long? Aren't worms supposed to be smaller? It's a beach worm. Different fish like different worms. Really? Yeah. Sure. Let's go with that. Darn crabs. Wait, what? Where am I? I didn't realize that the tide lowered and I could get over here. What is going on? Coral reefs, huh? I guess I can't do anything with them, though. Where am I? What? What happened to the statue? The top part is gone. And nothing's written on this statue, too. Is it even a god statue? Why would it just be a square stone? I don't know. Maybe it still is a god statue. Maybe someone broke it. Weird. Does it lead us somewhere into a forest? It does. The other side of the bridge? Huh. What happens if I get stuck here? Like, the tide can come back in, right? Aha. There is a light wall that truly is barricading me from something. Don't touch it. Interesting. I gave our harvest offering to the gods just like you asked me to. What are we going to do? I'll show you. We're in front of a well? Yes. Toss either a seashell or a sand dollar in there. Okay. The well gave me bless. It's a little discovery I made. Does that mean this well is a god? I'm not too sure. Should we start throwing our harvest offering into this well? I don't know about that. I can still see what I threw down there. We have to. Will, what are the gods asking us for now? The same thing, a seashell or a sand dollar. They're not happy yet? We need to find a lot. I have a feeling that this well is going to be filled with sand dollars and seashells. Haha, I have to get back to the farm. I'll see you at supper. Okay. So there is a use for those. I might have missed my chance to interact with the deer. Why does it sound spooky out here? Woo ha ha ha, woo ha ha ha, woo ha ha ha. What are you doing? You look so funny. The rain dance. Woo ha ha, woo ha ha, woo ha ha. Oh, now she's doing it. Great. Meanwhile, this spooky music is going on in the background. I don't want sand dollars right now. Where am I? Oh, blue starfish. I need those too. There's a wall blocking me there. Interesting. There's something out there, though. I have almost everything I need for it. I need more muscles, and not just because I'm physically out of shape. We just have to wait for tomorrow. Now, there's a bunch of spooky noises in the forest. Let's go over there. Need some more crabs real quick. Who knows if I'll need to run away from something here momentarily. I don't see anything. Forest just be making spooky noises today. I still haven't found my goat. I'm a little upset about. Uh-oh. Look at this. There's blood on the ground. I don't want to look at this. It's still wet. I better be careful. There could still be a big animal nearby. But where's my goat? Wheat, I suppose? I need my 1 string and my iron ore. Inventory increased by 5. Farm upgrade. Or field upgrade, excuse me. Okay. The pier is done. That took a while. I know it did. I want you to catch 2 ocean fish for me. 2 ocean fish? It's a type of fish that you can catch on the pier, but it only eats bigger bait. Oh yeah, I remember you catching a fish and you had to use smaller fish as bait. Yes, you'll first need to catch a small fish along the shore, preferably a mackerel. After that, catching an ocean fish will be easy. Okay. I actually have those 2 ocean fish. Where the hell is my dad? There he is. I caught the 2 ocean fish. Good, the gods will be happy about this. Is there anything else I need to do? I believe that's everything. Oh. Okay. That was lackluster. Alright, let's go get that perma blessing. There it is. Trophy earns sloth. The gods have blessed you. All tools will require only 1 stamina to use. Nice. We had that comment about books earlier. Aha! The Animal Sanctuary. Once upon a time, there was a place called the Animal Sanctuary. In this sanctuary, all kinds of animals lived here. A bear, a cat, a dog, a deer, and many more animals. All of these animals listened to the white cat. One day, the white cat said, "I want all the animals to come to my kingdom. I want to share my happiness with all the animals." The animals talked to each other. They talked and talked until word spread all over the world. Animals from all over the world came to greet the white cat and to know what happiness is. "Thank you," said the raccoon. "My paw has been hurting me, and you helped me find a doctor." The white cat smiled. "You're welcome. My happiness is your happiness." "Thank you," said the bear. "I was very hungry, and you gave me berries to eat." The white cat smiled. "You're welcome. My happiness is your happiness." The white cat was loved. A lot more animals came to visit him and his animal sanctuary because of his generosity. But soon, the white cat grew old. The animals worried for him. "What will happen to the animal sanctuary when you go away?" said the squirrel. The white cat replied, "You don't need me. The animal sanctuary is always here as long as everyone shares their happiness." The animals cried. They didn't want the white cat to go away. Oh yeah, I bet I know a couple things the bunny's going to be able to share with the bear. "I will share my home," said the hedgehog. "I will share my tree," said the woodpecker. "I will share my food," said the deer. All the animals believed the white cat and started to share their own happiness in the animal sanctuary. The end. I wonder if Samantha believes in the animal sanctuary. Probably. Jack is a hungry sea lion. He doesn't like dandelions. He's very defiant. That's a big word for a child. And he's a giant. Oh, okay. When you feed Jack a fish, he'll grant you a wish. But it's only a rumor because he'll give you a sloppy kiss. You'll find him during the night when the tide is low. He's on the beach with his thick brown coat. He'll bark, he'll burp, but don't get too close because he'll make a no-no. Jack likes to swim, but he's mostly on dry land. Jack will ask you a fish, but don't feed him. Jack is a monster. Or else you'll be on a mysterious island. Jack the Sea Lion. What a weird book. I'm gonna find Jack. Will is such the contrarian. I have to say, I love it. In a faraway land, there is a place called Flory. It's filled with gold, happiness, and a lot of food. That's specific. The houses are beautiful, the people dress pretty, and everyone is smiling. That thing's smiling too. Then one day, a powerful monster came. It had a long neck, big teeth, and sharp horns on his head. It devastated the city, eating happy people and spitting out their bones. A man approached the monster and showed no fear in his eyes. The monster looked at him, hungry to fill his belly. The man waved his hand in the air as the monster ran towards him with lightning speed. The monster's enormous foot shook the ground with each step it took. Thud, thud, thud. The man raised his other hand in the air and started whispering to an imaginary person. A split second later, the monster suddenly burst into flames. It shrieked in agony. The man continued to wave his hands in the air, and once more he started talking to the air. Lightning came from above and struck the monster with a blinding light. The ground rumbled, pebbles vigorously danced on the hard, cold gravel. The people cheered for him and called him a hero. But he didn't want to be cheered. He wanted people to understand what he did. The king of the city knew what this was. He forbade it and banished the hero. The people of the city were upset and pleaded for the king to change his mind. The king didn't like what his people wanted and banished the people from the city to just throw everybody out. We don't need any of you. I have a lot of food. Oh. The hero was angry and decided to challenge the king. He waved his hands in the air and whispered to his imaginary friend. I'm starting to get a feeling these imaginary friends are someone we know pretty well. Fire suddenly spewed out from the king's body, and everyone watched the king burn. The hero's reign had begun. The people smiled and asked the new king to teach them this new power. The new king smiled and said, "I only wanted to teach you so that I could rule this kingdom." Everyone was shocked, and fear quickly came in as the king started to wave his hands in the air. This is an unpleasant story. By the time the sun rose, there were piles of ashes and bones throughout the king's halls. The new king announced his decree: submit, obey, tax. King Lurik will make Flory brand new, and the old king, John William III, will be remembered in history forever as the old foolish king who could not bring his people happiness. King Lurik sat on the previous king's golden throne and whispered to his imaginary friend, "I was never going to tell them about magic." King Lurik nodded and replied, "Yes, it's time for a new kingdom." Author Henry Blastic. The author's name is Henry Blastic. I better ask Samantha about this. Do you remember the picture book about the animal sanctuary? I think so. Is it the one about the white cat? Yeah. Do you think there's an animal sanctuary here on this island? That's just a story. I don't think there's an animal sanctuary at all. And also, animals can't talk. Maybe there's one on this island. Maybe we just need to find that white cat and he'll take us there. I think you're crazy if you're trying to find that white cat. You just have to believe. You're crazy. She believes I'm crazy. Let's find Jack the sea lion. Isn't Jack the sea lion a story from that picture book? Yep, and we're going to find him. But he's a hungry sea lion, and he's a giant. And we're going to feed him fish and go to that mysterious island. Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this. Remember the book about the hero who became a bad king? Yeah, I read that book. I didn't like it very much. How come it ended with a bad ending? I think it's because it wanted us to know what the new king did. All he did was kill the king and he became the king. It was a lot more than that. The new king knew how to use magic, and he killed the old king by using fire. Is that really important? What about the ending? I want to know what happened next and why he did it. I think that using magic is more important, and not the bad ending or why he did it. Really? But it's just a story. I want to know what happened next. He's just a bad king. Nothing good happened. That's a weird moral for a story. Okay. Nothing good happened. I heard you. You don't have to act so weird. I don't care. Nothing good happened. Yeah. I found the author's name. It's Henry Blastic. What are we supposed to do with this name? I thought it might have been written by the bad hero, but it's not. That would make sense. He's the only guy who could have written this book. But it's not written by him. You think this story is really true? And the paper, too? I think so. It has to be. If we think about it, where did this book come from? It's a good question. Maybe it came from that place where the bad hero lived. It has to be. So, now what? I think if we keep finding more papers to read, we might know what happened to the bad hero. And maybe where this book came from. I guess we go back to adventuring. Okay. What? Blade key? It opens up people's hearts. Maybe it'll open a treasure chest. Oh my god, I'm secretly Sora. Magic? Unknown sparkly thing. It makes imagination alive. If I earn enough bless, I can create magic? Wild. Alright, that's definitely new stuff there. Aha, the tree. Wait. Look, it's a white cat. The one from the picture book. Wow, there really might be an animal sanctuary. Told you. You really think he's going to take us to the animal sanctuary? Huh. Take us to the animal sanctuary. We have to be friends with him first. He's not going to take us there if we're not friends with him. I forgot. So does that mean Jack the sea lion's out there too? Interesting. And is that another hole I didn't see before? It is. We built a kitchen by ourselves. We are a talented young man. You can now cook more food in the kitchen. I can turn rabbits into raw meat. Excellent. What's going on here? Do you feel kind of strange? No, not really. Why? I feel like we're not safe here. You're just a scaredy cat, that's all. I want to go back home. Can't believe this. We just got here, too. Odd. Threw me off a little bit, too, actually. That deer scared me. Yeah, that scared me, too. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Why did that deer run away? I don't know. Coco has gifted you +5 max stamina. Thanks, Coco. You're my hero. another hole. So I need another ladder. That's a big deer. That's an O deer. Hello, large king of the forest. Great prince. He does not look friendly. Maybe if we give him food, he'll be friendlier. Or maybe he'll bite off my hand. We should give him food. I don't know, he looks really big and scary. He's licking me. Stop, you're tickling me. Why do all the big animals like Samantha so much? She's a Disney princess. The moose is gone. I guess the bear ate it all. I don't want to be here. I want to go home. There's nothing here. I don't even see blood. It's rained a lot since then, though. Really? Yeah, it's like nothing ever happened. You're right. Do you think that bear's going to come back? I don't think so. If he did, we would have been attacked. And we came back here. The bear could have attacked us. Well, nothing happened. Besides, I still want to check out that god statue. You're so dumb that we could have died. Nothing happened, so let's go. How are you even my brother? I didn't read this one earlier. Look at this statue. It's all worn down. How can a god statue be in this cave? I don't know, but look at what's written on the statue. It's super confusing. Shadows are above you. They see you. They watch you. Harvest is all. Bless us. It does sound confusing. What do you think it means? I don't know. How can a shadow even see us? Yeah, that's what I think too. It's just confusing. Let's forget about it. I bet it means nothing. Yeah, it's so weird that the gods would write that. Definitely not concerning in any way. There's blood, and it goes all the way to the hole. Bad feeling, go away. What happened to the porcupine? Oh no! Coco! Coco, no! Bad feeling, go away. Oh, I loved that porcupine. There's like a lot of iron ore down here, but I can't get any of it because I don't have the upgraded pickaxe. Stupid monster murdering all my friends. I'm gonna get that blade key and destroy you later.